Welcome back to the channel. Thank you once again for all the support on the recent videos. Today we will be looking at a review of the Impact Whey by MyProtein. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the video and my channel to make sure you get content like this more. So today I said that we are going to be looking at the review of the Impact Whey protein. I've got mine in the blueberry, so we'll be going over a bit about the flavour, the way it shakes, what I think of it, and all of that in total. So mainly I use the Impact Whey protein in my oats for breakfast. So you mix up your oats with your porridge, and then you chuck a scoop of my protein in, and that gives you a bit of like extra protein in the morning or for your first meal. Or even sometimes I know people have it before bed, but I know it mixes quite well as a shake. So milk form or milk alternatives mixes quite well as that. I know a lot of people do that as well, or they chuck it in like smoothies or Greek yogurt and all of that. But I mainly use mine in my morning meal, my first meal of the day, with around sort of 40 grams of oats and then a scoop of my protein Impact Whey and some fruit and all of that stuff as well. And I quite like it in that because it mixes really well with the oats and helps to give that extra protein hit in the morning. So I said a bit earlier about how well it mixes. It doesn't mix as well in water. Now that's because it's due to the chemical compounds compared to the clear whey, which I did a review on a couple of videos ago, which mixes real well in water because it's a hydrolyzed state or something like that. And now the Impact Whey from MyProtein doesn't have that. It can mix in water, but I prefer the taste of it in milk or a milk alternative like soya, almond or oat milk. But like I said before, I do mix it up in like oats or porridge and Greek yogurt and stuff like that instead. It mixes, like I said, mixes well in the milk, and you can have it as a shake in that form or a smoothie and that sort of stuff. But you're more likely going to be mixing it with milk or a milk alternative rather than your water. So there's something to have a think about if you're looking to cut calories or save a bit of calories. Then obviously milk is going to have more calories than water, so it's your choice that way. Now macro wise, we're looking sort of one scoop is about 26 grams and that is 105 calories. 2.2 grams of that is carbs and 1.8 grams of that is fat, with a 20 grams of protein per serving. Like I said, that's about 26 grams per scoop. Now that is not too bad, considering like there's more on the market for the price as well. It is a decent amount. It is something that you might want to consider if you are really looking into sort of the macro side of it. Will it fit into that? But for me personally, I think that it does fit quite well. Yes, you can probably get ones out there that are higher in protein, lower in fat and lower in calories. But it's entirely up to sort of like your budget, your taste preference and all of that sort of stuff. Price-wise, the Impact Whey protein is roughly around sort of like £20. For a kilo bag, which lasts sort of just over a month. So in terms of money wise, that can be quite good if you're looking for sort of like a mid-range or a low-end budget sort of protein mix. You want something that is going to give you a lot of protein, not have too many calories and all of that stuff, but at a cheap price with a good taste. Then you're looking at sort of roughly around this price of £20. I don't think I've found any out there that can sort of beat it at that price. I know you've got the Perma4s, but they can be a bit more expensive, and some other supplement companies that go really hard on the taste. But those can be a lot more sort of harsher to taste, harsher on the price really. And of course with MyProtein, they always sort of tend to have sales on, so you're going to bound to get it at a cheap price. You've got loads of people out there with loads of different referral codes, so you're going to get a discount on them anyway. So really it is quite a good bang for your buck. Now onto flavours. With the Impact Whey protein, there is probably about 1 million different flavours. They're always bringing out new ones and they always taste pretty good. I've currently got the blueberry, but in the past I've had strawberry, coffee caramel, coffee latte. I think there's a chocolate rocky road one. It depends really, there's different flavours for all sorts of taste buds out there, so you are bound to find something that you like really. And you can get them in 1 kg, 2.5 kg and more. So really, if you're looking for something, you want to try loads of different flavours, then you're better off getting like the smaller range. But if there's a flavour that you know you really like and you're gonna want to use it for a long time, then maybe get a bigger bag. That's going to last you a bit longer. It saves a bit of money in that way as well. But like I said, there is lots of different flavours out there that they do, and they're always bringing out new ones. So you're bound to find something at 20 quid, roughly around 20 quid, that is going to be good for your taste buds. It gives you that little kick sometimes if you're counting calories and on a restricted diet and you want something sweet or chocolatey, then just chuck in a shake, or chuck it in with some yogurt, and you get like a chocolate yogurt, high in protein, low in calories and low in fat and all of that stuff, which is good. So like I said before, it shakes pretty well in a shake. Sounds weird, but yeah, it does shake well in a shake. So you can mix it with your milk, water, whatever you fancy. It's not going to leave too many sort of clumpy bits, and sort of leave like a clumpy sort of taste in your mouth. So you're going to get like a nice smooth sort of texture. You can use it in a blender to make sure that you don't get any sort of clumps, but normally in just like a normal standard protein shake bottle, shake it all up for a couple of seconds, and away to go. Quite easy and quick to do. So if you're on the go and looking for a high protein sort of sauce, chuck a shake in, or chuck a Impact Whey protein snack in with some yogurt or something like that, and you're on the way to getting your protein goal. Overall, I think the Impact Whey protein is a very good starting point if you're looking to get into sort of like the supplement side. Once you've figured out all of your other factors that we discussed sort of before. Once you've done that and you want to go into the supplement side and you're looking at getting a protein sort of shake, then the Impact Whey protein is a good sort of start off, because it is quite a good cheap source of protein, but also has quite a good sort of like bang for your buck, 20 grams of protein in one serving, and it's going to last you at least a month or more, depending on how much you use it. Some people I know use it like 2 or 3 times a day, but I tend to just use it like once, and it's lasted me well over a month now. And I definitely would recommend it to anyone looking for just a solid all-round protein shake or a protein supplement. Obviously, if you are looking for something that's a bit less calories in them, then I would recommend maybe the Clear Whey or something out there that is a lot less calories, but also high in protein. But ideally, I would just recommend this one as a good all-rounder. It sits right and nicely in the middle of the field in price, flavour, taste, and amount of protein per serving, so that is pretty good. Overall, I would say I'd give it around sort of 4 stars out of 5, just because it is a good all-rounder. I wouldn't give it 5 stars because it is obviously not the best. There are better out there on the market, but as a good sort of starting point, good sort of midpoint, this is probably going to be your best one, I would suggest. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to leave a comment, like and subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Any ideas that you want me to do, just drop me a message or drop a comment and I will try and do them for you. And I'll see you next week.